Good morning, Mr. Kelly. My name's Josh and I'll be conducting a health check on your XC60 today. To begin with, round at the near side front of the vehicle, this tyre is on 6.4mm at the lowest point. There's no cuts or gouges in the tyre itself, and it does appear to be in a good condition. Round onto the brakes, the brake pads on the front are on 10mm, and the discs are in a good condition as well. Suspension components and mounts on the near side front are all intact and operating as they should be. We're coming across to the offside front. Again, everything's operating as you'd expect. There's no excessive movement in any of the bushes or the mounts. The spring's intact and the shock absorber's not leaking. Round onto the offside front tyre. Now this is the lowest tyre out of the lot, measuring at 3.3 at the lowest point. Coming round onto the brakes, the brake pads on the offside front are on 10mm. The discs are in a relatively good condition. And coming down the centre of the vehicle, the exhaust is nice and secure and there's no leaks down towards the rear axle. Rear axle components, such as springs, shock absorbers, bushes and mounts, are all intact and operating as they should be. There's no excessive movement from any of the bushes or the mounts, and this applies to both sides. Round onto the offside rear tyre now. No cuts or gouges to the tyre. And coming round into the brakes, the brake pads on the rear. Now the brake pads on the rear are on 4mm and the discs are in a... they are quite lipped. I would advise getting the disc change when the pads are due. I would say that you've got another... Your legal limit is 1.5mm, but your braking distance will be affected if the pads are running that lip. Going across the axle to the near side rear tyres measuring at 4.9mm. There's no cuts or gouges in the tyre itself. And coming round onto the brake pads on the rear, again mirroring the other side. There's quite a lip on the disc and the pads are on 4mm. That concludes the vehicle health check. Just like to point out that the rear brakes are lipped and are down to the 4mm mark. Would advise that you start thinking about getting these changed, as your braking efficiency will begin to be affected as the lower the pads get. I'll pass all this information on to the service advisor and he'll be in touch. Thank you very much and have a nice day.